Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm super stoked because I finally pulled the trigger on a pressure washing system from Obsessed Garage actually. So big shout out to Matt Morman and all of his guys over there. Super stoked to finally get this equipment. It's a big upgrade in my detailing process because as you guys know, I really like to detail my own car. I find enjoyment in it and almost therapeutic to me. Just having the pressure washer is really going to speed up my detailing process and just make it overall more efficient because it's like higher pressure, more water output, so we're knocking off a lot more dirt and debris on like the first initial rinse, and then with all the foam it makes it so much more fun to detail your car, and it's gonna really absorb all those dirt particles and decrease my chances of putting any more scratches or swirl marks in the paint, especially when I do the agitation process. So definitely a plus having a pressure washer. And then because I did order the upgraded wand and foam cannon from Obsessed Garage, they included a bunch of like quick disconnects, already like threaded and torqued some of the connections, so super convenient. Big shout out to those guys. I watched a lot of their videos to help me make my decision on which pressure washer I wanted. I didn't want to spend too much money. As you can tell, I got a Karcher 1700, and that is more of like an entry-level pressure washer. It's a starter kit, so I don't really anticipate this one to last me my whole life. Probably a couple years before I can step it up and get a higher quality one. And hopefully by then I'll have like my own garage too, and I can do like a wall mount setup and get it super legit and dialed in. So here's the pressure washer. I already assembled it. It's not much to it. Stick these wheels on, put the pin through so they don't come back out. Screw on your hose connection right here. Make sure that's all nice and tight. Plug this handle in. So there's buttons that just clips in, and that's pretty much it. So it does come with like this handy little bin you can put your stuff in. I like it. I'll continue to use that. But this has a little soap container. You won't ever need that, at least for washing cars, because we got the foam cannon. PF 22.2 foam cannon from Obsessed Garage. This is a super high quality foam cannon. Has a nice big sturdy base, and it comes with this super high quality sprayer. And this, as you can see, can handle 5,000 psi and 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is more than we'll ever need. And it has plenty of adjustments, which I'll show you in use. And then it comes already with connections for the quick disconnect from Obsessed Garage. So that's why you order from Obsessed Garage, and all this stuff comes ready for you. And so we got the quick disconnect right here. This is the SGS 28 foam gun by MTM as well, and super high quality, super easy trigger to pull, and it's just way better than the one that comes with it, which I don't even need to show you because it's junk. You don't need it. And then right now I also didn't upgrade my hose, which I will be doing because this one is super rigid, and I guess it just needs to be like stretched out a lot, but still it's not the best quality hose, and it's only 20 feet, so pain to drag around the car when you're detailing. So I'll definitely be upgrading to the 50-foot hose from obsessedgarage.com. Alright, and so since I've already used this pressure washer before, this isn't my first time using it. Some of these connects I've already screwed on, not this one, but as you can see, another feature I forgot is this gun from Obsessed Garage has a swivel attachment, so that makes it even more handy when you're detailing, moving around the car. I'm not sure, I forget which of these attachments I had to screw on, but this is one of them. So this goes on to the pressure washing hose that will attach to your foam cone. For these connections, they already come Teflon taped from Obsessed Garage, but we want to make sure that we screw them on really tight because all this pressure flowing through the system is makes it really prone to leaking, and that's with any pressure washer. Even if you get like the $2,000 whatever Kranzel pressure washer, then you'll still be like dealing with leaks here and there. I mean, nothing's perfect, so it definitely works as it is. And I do have a little leak. Also included in the package are some O-rings. There's this smaller one and a bigger O-ring. I don't really know what this bigger one is for. Can't really find a place to put it. So let me know if you guys know in the comments below. But there's a smaller one, which I put in this gold connection right there, as you can see. And so what that will do is it'll go into our hose. But for now, we just want to get these two pieces tightened on so that we have our quick disconnect. So I'll just go ahead and thread it on there by hand as tight as I can. And then what I'm going to do is I have this little quick grip. I can put it right there. So I got this held on sturdy, and then I got some channel lock pliers that I can go ahead and tighten down the rest of the way. So you want to get it nice and tight to ensure we don't have any leaks. Alright, I think that's pretty tight. And so let's get this pressure washer all hooked up, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Alright, so I'm going to deal with this janky hose. I mean, it just comes like already wound up, so it's really stiff. I think it just needs to be stretched out, or you just get a new one, which I'm going to do. But you go ahead and put it on this connection in the front. There we go. Now it's threading on properly, nice and tight. For the other end of our hose, which we're going to use quick disconnect attachments from Obsessed Garage. So I'll just screw that in there. Alright, now we got our hose connection. We want to go ahead and put our gun on there, because if we don't put our gun on and we just start it up with everything attached, then the water's just going to spray out. This goes on the side right here. Alright, once we get that pretty tight, we can go ahead and turn the water on and then fire this puppy up. You can see we got some pretty hard water here, unfortunately, but we do have a little RV filter that needs to be replaced, but it'll do the job better than nothing. So we got water flowing through it and no leaks right now. Very happy with that. It's attached and plugged in. We can go ahead and just click the on off button one time. There we go. It's ramped up. One thing I do like about this pressure washer is that it's really quiet. Like, it doesn't run the whole entire time you're using it, only when it needs to input more pressure. Alright, so we got our gun, and I'm just gonna flow some water through it, make sure we got good pressure throughout. It takes like 30 seconds just to run some water through it, just so we got full pressure. And as you can tell here, I don't see any leaks right now. Nothing too bad. Maybe got like a little drop right there from that connection, but overall that's really good for a pressure washer, especially an entry-level one. So we'll go ahead and just fill up a couple buckets real quick so we can start detailing the car. Alright, first we're going to do the wheels. I'm just going to use my IK foamer for the wheels because I'm too lazy. I don't want to empty out the soap in the foam cannon, like swap out soaps and stuff, so still use that. It's really good. And I'm going to go ahead and use the pressure washer, knock off this initial brake dust that you see here, and the sun is just coming out. And it was perfect overcast, but we'll make do. For the wheels, I'm going to go ahead and just take this one off. Take off our 40-degree angle, if I can. Put this one back here. And then, so since I'm cleaning the wheels, I don't really need the wand. And I just go like nice up and close. And watch how much brake dust this knocks off just off the rinse. Just like that. Super efficient. And we got the majority of the brake dust already off. So now we can go ahead and just spray our brake buster, diluted 5:1, our IK foamer, Foam Pro 2. hella foam. And I really like this stuff, just using it because it has rust inhibitors. And I think that really helps when you're cleaning brakes and your wheels for that matter. Clean that mud flat. All right. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fill up our foam cannon, get that prepared. And I'm going to use some distilled water because, as I mentioned, I have hard water here. And I want to get the maximum foam. So I'll go ahead and use distilled water. Foam cannon has measurements going up the side, so that's really helpful when you're diluting. And I'm going to go ahead and use Pearl Auto Shampoo by P&S Detail. And this is some really good foaming shampoo. Whoa! So I'll go ahead and use that. I think you dilute it like 5-to-1 ratio. So I guess a pointer from what I read online is that you can figure out how much liquid you're gonna put in total and then divide by 6, and that's how much soap you should put in. So I'm gonna put in about 750 milliliters total. So we'll divide that by 6. So 125 milliliters of soap. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up to 625 milliliters with water. I fill up the soap the rest of the way to 750. About there. Well, I don't know, a little more. Good measure. The way this comes, you just attach this little rubber hose. You can screw this on. And do a little swirl, mix it up a little bit. And so with this foam cannon, it's really cool because it has this adjustable nozzle like this, and then you could also, let's see, figure out how to work it. You can also change it to horizontal or a vertical spray, just like that. So that's really handy. I like a vertical spray most of the time. It's just more efficient for cars. And then right here you have your adjustments for foam. So you can add it to the plus for more foam and minus for less foam. Of course we want a lot of foam, so I'll mess with that once it's on the gun. First, let's go ahead and rinse the car off. Just get some initial dirt off there, and then we'll go ahead and foam it down. I use my wand, just go ahead and rinse the car down. It makes it easier to reach up here. We got our 40-degree attachment. We just rinse the car off. I'm gonna go ahead and attach our foam cannon. Take off our 40-degree nozzle. Attach our foam cannon, ready to go. So let's see, I think I got it like halfway on the plus and minus for the foam level. So let's see how it goes. That's pretty good. So it's a little drippy. Turn it up a little bit more. I guess that was minus. So we'll turn it up more that way. Yeah, that's a good amount of foam right there. So we turned it up and we'll go ahead and foam the whole car. foam the whole car down. Don't need the foam can anymore. Just gonna go and put a little bit of soap in our bucket, and so we can rinse it off once we do a little agitation. Got a little bit of soap right there. I love the pressure washer for this because you can just foam up your bucket real quick. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a quick agitation. Most of the car is clean already. It's just gonna get any further debris and watermarks, all that off. Try to do this quick. Just a quick wash. I mean, my car wasn't even that dirty to begin with. So. Just not even applying any pressure really, just gliding the mitt across the paint. Alright, I'm gonna wipe down the rest of the car and then I'll get back with you guys when we're rinsing it. Did a quick agitation, so I'm gonna rinse the car down. Recently got this for Christmas. It's an electric blower, battery pack, so I don't have to drag a cable or a cord around with me. And this is the Greenworks edition, and I went ahead and just put some duct tape around this part because it was a little loose and like air was coming out, but works pretty well for a battery powered blower. We're gonna go ahead and use this, blow off the car the majority of the water, and then follow up with some bead maker. Alright, so we're gonna head and put on some bead maker just to finish the drying process, as I blew dry most of the water off already. So I got one of these new IK sprayers, pretty great, and I'm using the Rag Company Eagle Edgeless 500. One of my favorite towels, especially for a bead maker, and just drying the car. So just go ahead and put on a nice little layer. Yeah, these sprayers work really well. And bead maker is one of my favorite spray sealants. It lasts a pretty long time and it can be used on virtually any part of the car. And it really makes the paint pop and shine a whole lot. So. And it smells really good too. It smells like mangoes. This is just gonna ensure that I don't have any water spots either. These Eagle Edgeless 500 towels from the Rag Company are one of my favorites to use that I've found so far. They just seem to pick up the water really well. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up this video and my review of the Karcher 1700 pressure washer with all of the gun and foam cannon attachments from Obsessed Garage. Overall, really great products, super happy with them. Definitely worth the money, especially getting all the threads and quick disconnects from Obsessed Garage already threaded and pre-taped, all that. The Karcher 1700 pressure washer works great, especially for the money, being only like $140 pressure washer. I don't see any problems with it so far. Also, once again, big shout out to Matt Mormon over at Obsessed Garage. All the videos of the different pressure washers that they have in their store, and that really helped me to make my decision and be confident in purchasing like an entry-level pressure washer. And just having all the quick disconnects and everything come dialed in from him is worth the money in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about the setup or what to buy and all that, I did a lot of research. Let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.